The rise of a legend. In the heart of Lansing, Michigan, a young boy named Earvin Johnson Jr., known to the world as Magic, was beginning to dream. Born in 1959, Magic's early life was shaped by a tight-knit family and a city that pulsed with the challenges and hopes of everyday people. His father, Earvin Sr., a hard-working janitor, and his mother, Christine, instilled in him the values of perseverance, humility, and belief in something greater than oneself. From a young age, Magic was drawn to basketball. It wasn't just a game to him, it was a calling. He spent countless hours practicing on worn-out courts, weaving between imaginary defenders, perfecting his passes, and dreaming of arenas filled with roaring crowds. But Magic's journey was far from easy. Lansing was a place where opportunity didn't always come knocking, and many boys his age faced distractions that could easily derail their ambitions. Despite these challenges, Magic's talent was undeniable. By the time he reached high school, his reputation as a gifted playmaker was spreading. At Everett High, he dazzled teammates and opponents alike with his exceptional vision on the court and a smile that lit up the room. His style was unique, fluid, creative, and seemingly effortless. He didn't just score points. He orchestrated the game like a conductor leading a symphony. But raw talent alone was never enough. Magic faced skeptics who doubted whether a lanky kid from Lansing could make it to the highest levels of basketball. Many questioned if he had the strength or discipline to stand tall among giants. Those doubts became the first real conflict in his story, the struggle not against opponents on the court, but against the limits others tried to place on him. Magic's determination only grew stronger. His high school coach recognized this spark and pushed him harder, honing his skills and molding his leadership. Off the court, Magic remained grounded, close to family and friends who reminded him where he came from. This balance between humility and ambition would become a defining trait. His breakthrough came when he earned a scholarship to Michigan State University. It was here that Magic's story began to shift from local hero to national sensation. In his freshman year, he led the Spartans with a combination of skill, intelligence, and heart. But it was the 1979 NCAA championship game that truly marked the turning point. Facing off against the legendary Larry Bird and his Indiana State team, Magic played with a level of poise and confidence that belied his years. The game was more than a contest. It was a clash of two rising icons destined to define an era. When the final buzzer sounded, Michigan State emerged victorious, and Magic Johnson was no longer just a promising young player. He was a legend in the making. That night, as celebrations erupted, Magic faced the next great challenge of his life. Stepping into the NBA, where the stakes were higher, the spotlight brighter, and the competition fiercer. The dreams he had nurtured on the cracked courts of Lansing were about to be tested on the biggest stage of all. With hope burning bright and the weight of expectation on his shoulders, Magic Johnson was ready to begin his next chapter, one that would change basketball forever. Dominating the NBA and Showtime era. Magic Johnson's arrival in the NBA was nothing short of electric. Drafted first overall in 1979 by the Los Angeles Lakers, the expectations were colossal, but Magic was undeterred. From the moment he stepped onto the hardwood, he demonstrated a rare combination of skill, charisma, and basketball IQ that electrified fans and confounded opponents. The Lakers were a team hungry for revival, and Magic quickly became the spark that ignited their resurgence. His rookie season was a revelation. He played multiple positions, from point guard to center, showcasing a versatility that left critics scrambling for comparisons. Magic wasn't just playing the game, he was redefining it. Central to this transformation was the birth of Showtime, the fast-paced, high-energy style that would become the Lakers' signature. With Magic orchestrating the offense, the Lakers played with a dazzling flair, lightning-quick fast breaks, no-look passes, and a rhythm that thrilled arenas night after night. It wasn't just basketball, it was entertainment, an exhilarating spectacle that drew crowds and elevated the sport's popularity. But Magic's journey was not without conflict. At the heart of the NBA in the 1980s was the intense rivalry between the Lakers and the Boston Celtics, led by Larry Bird. Their battles were more than games. They were epic clashes of contrasting styles and personalities. Bird's stoic, methodical approach clashed with Magic's flamboyant creativity, sparking a rivalry that captured the nation's imagination. Each meeting was a high-stakes drama, a test of wills and skills that pushed Magic to new heights. The tension wasn't just between two players, it was a battle between teams, cities, and basketball philosophies. These rivalries defined the decade and cemented Magic's legacy as a competitor who thrived under pressure. Over the course of his career, Magic led the Lakers to 5 NBA championships. Each title was a testament to his leadership, vision, and relentless drive. Whether delivering clutch passes or stepping up to score in critical moments, Magic was the heartbeat of the Lakers, the man who turned potential into triumph. Off the court, Magic's magnetic personality made him a beloved figure. His infectious smile, genuine humility, and ability to inspire teammates elevated the entire franchise. He was more than a player. He was a leader, a mentor, and a symbol of hope for fans who saw in him the embodiment of possibility. Yet, beneath the spotlight and glory, a new challenge was quietly taking shape, one that would test Magic in ways the hardwood never could. For all the victories and applause, the next chapter of his life would demand courage of a different kind. As the Lakers celebrated their dominance, the world watched a star who seemed unstoppable. But even legends face battles beyond the game, and Magic Johnson was about to encounter one that would redefine not only his career but his very identity. The stage was set for a story far greater than basketball, a story of resilience, vulnerability, and the power to inspire beyond the court. Personal challenges and triumph. At the peak of his career, Magic Johnson faced a challenge unlike any he had encountered on the basketball court. In 1991, the world was stunned when Magic publicly announced that he had tested positive for HIV, the virus that causes AIDS. The revelation sent shockwaves through the sports world and beyond, challenging not only Magic's life but also society's understanding of a devastating disease. For Magic, the diagnosis was a personal battle that forced him to confront fear, uncertainty, and stigma. In an era when HIV/AIDS was largely misunderstood and feared, many reacted with ignorance and prejudice. The virus was shrouded in silence, and those affected often faced isolation. Magic's openness broke barriers, but it also exposed him to harsh scrutiny. The immediate consequence was a sudden retirement from professional basketball. The bright lights of the NBA faded, replaced by a darker, more complex fight for survival and dignity. Magic's announcement was not just about his health, it was a statement of courage. He refused to hide, choosing instead to use his voice to educate the public and change perceptions. Despite the weight of the diagnosis, Magic's resilience shone through. Less than a year after stepping away from the game, he made a remarkable return at the 1992 NBA All-Star Game. Wearing the number 32 jersey, Magic dazzled the crowd, proving that his spirit and skill were far from diminished. The ovation was thunderous, a testament to his enduring impact on fans and fellow players. But Magic's role extended beyond the court. That same year, he joined the legendary Dream Team, the first American Olympic basketball squad to feature active NBA players. As part of the team, Magic helped secure the gold medal at the Barcelona Olympics, showcasing not just athletic excellence but also unity and hope during a time of global challenges. Throughout this period, Magic became an outspoken advocate for HIV/AIDS awareness and prevention. He used his platform to dispel myths, promote testing, and support research. His efforts helped shift the conversation, transforming fear into understanding. Magic was no longer just an athlete. He was a symbol of courage and education. Yet, this chapter of his life was not without struggle. The physical toll of the virus and its treatment demanded constant attention. Emotional battles waged in private moments. But Magic faced these with the same determination that had defined his career, steadfast and unyielding. As the world watched, Magic Johnson redefined what it meant to be a champion. Victory was no longer measured solely by trophies or points, but by the ability to confront adversity with honesty and strength. His journey inspired countless others facing similar battles, showing that life's toughest challenges could be met with grace and purpose. The story was far from over. Magic's fight had opened new doors and set the stage for a legacy that transcended basketball. The next chapter would reveal how this resilience would fuel a remarkable transformation, beyond sports, beyond illness, into the realms of business and philanthropy. Legacy beyond the court. After overcoming personal battles that tested his spirit, Magic Johnson embarked on a new journey, one that extended far beyond basketball courts and championship rings. His post-NBA life became a testament to reinvention, leadership, and an unwavering commitment to community. Magic transitioned into the world of business with the same energy and vision that had defined his playing days. He quickly established himself as a